Good morning, everybody. Hoping all is well. You see me up in the truck, you know what I'm saying? About to got my coffee right there ready. But, yeah. What's your focus today? What's your focus today? You know what I'm saying? And, I want to share something with y'all. Actually, I want y'all to go on this journey with me. It has a lot to do with life. This journey has a lot to do with life. So let me just show y'all this journey and come along with me. You up in a boat. And you're going down this, let's say this little stream or this lake. You're going to this lake, but it's a one-way. The current, the current is behind you, pushing you forward. And in front of you, you see, basically it's like a sunset in front of you, you know what I'm saying? But it's just so bright, you really can't get no details of what's actually in the front. You just know you're going that way and it's a great light, you know? And, as you on this boat and you in this water and you just coasting with the waves, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing too much. You got some paddles on the side, just in case things get rough. But as you coasting in the waters, you look in the waters and you start to see some little sprinkles in the waters. And you know what I'm saying? And the sprinkles is like sprinkles of gold and silver and diamonds and rubies and, pearls and all type of little sprinkles of things up in the river. You know what I'm saying? So, as you on the river, you put your hand in the water, and as you come up, you know what I'm saying, you see you grab a little gold. On that side, you grab you some silver and stuff, you know what I'm saying, some little sprinkles of it, ain't too much, you know what I'm saying, so you're like, oh, okay, this river is valuable, so you keep going, and as you go, you see a bigger one, you see a bigger stone, you see a bigger piece of gold, a bigger piece of silver, and you're like, oh, shoot. I got to get that one, you know what I'm saying? And so, but that one is a little farther from your boat. So what you do is you go and try to use your paddles to paddle over there on that end where that big piece of gold is. So once you get over there, you see another piece of gold that's actually big too, you know what I'm saying? So you're like, oh, but as you trying to get the gold, the current is starting to pick up, So it's like, dang, you trying hard, but it's like, oh man, I missed that. Keep on floating again, still floating on your path. As you go a little bit further down, you see some silver. You start to see some diamonds, you know what I'm saying? So you see it. Some of it is close to your boat you could pick up, but the bigger pieces is a little bit further away from you. So you take your paddle and you try to paddle hard over there to where that diamond is, and you go over there and you get it. You actually throw that in the boat. And you see another one that you have to get, but every time you start collecting some good stuff, the current start to push you even farther. It start to push even harder. So you like, oh man, so you just go ahead floating and everything, but you okay because you got some pieces in your boat. You like, shoot, I got a little bit of gold, silver, and some diamonds. You cool. Keep on floating. As you begin to float, you see something even more beautiful. You say, oh my God, these got pearls and everything. Like I never seen these type of colors, like rubies and all these little pearls and stones. So you do the same thing you always do. You take out your paddle and you try to stop your boat so you can collect as much as you can, you know what I'm saying, from that water to get it in your boat. But now you done entered a certain season. Now the wind is picking up real heavy behind you, a little bit on the side of you. I mean, it's getting kind of crazy while you sitting here trying to collect these stones into the boat. So what happens is you try so hard to keep yourself still, almost anchor yourself, that the wind rocked the boat, rocked it so hard that it rocked some of your stones, some of your gold, some of the things you collected back there. It knocked it out the boat into the water. And you like, oh man, you sad, you just frustrated. Like, why did I lose? I just had it and I just lost it. So you keep on going because, you can't fight that current because it almost tipped you over. It's good to just knock the gold and silver out and not you. All right. So the wind push you. It get real calm. You know what I'm saying? No wind blowing you. So you going real slow on the water and you just rocking like, man, I just had everything. I can't even go back because the wind is pushing me down. Man, I can't believe I just had everything. Then next thing you notice is you start to feel upset. You know what I'm saying? You almost start to feel ungrateful. It ain't like you made any of those things you collected. You just picked it up because they was along the way. So now a little wind come, blow you a little bit, you feeling at ease a little bit. And now you see some you see some big stuff. You see some nice gold, silver, you see it all together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all of it together. It ain't in this piece and ain't in that piece. It's actually together. So you seeing that and you like, oh my goodness, you try to rush and try to get it. But as soon as you get there and get to that, there go that win again. You know what I'm saying? So the main thing what I'm saying is, in life you're going to pick up some things, right? But the things that you pick up probably going to be on the side of the boat. You know what I'm saying? In reach. You know? But some people, what we do, I know I've done it. What I do, I try to stop my journey. I try to stop the boat just so I could collect as much as I could collect on this season. But I didn't know that if you keep riding up, things is getting bigger, looking more better. So it makes me think like, if I'm going a certain way and things was starting to get bigger and better, then the thing that I truly desire must be all the way where the light is. The thing must be all the way down there. But I kept stopping myself because every time I see something that I like, I try to wheel my boat over there to get it. And then the wind like, no, you ain't even supposed to be sitting sideways like this. You're supposed to be aiming this way. You know, go ahead with the coast. Some wind go pick up heavy where you're going to see some stuff and you're going to have to just pass that by. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't, it's some more bigger stuff ahead. But see, what we like to do as people is, and some of us even would jump out the boat. We would jump out there. We see something really valuable. We think it's so valuable that we would jump out that boat and the boat will still keep floating because you can't stop that. That boat, that current that you in is like time. You can't stop the time. You know what I'm saying? You just have to put in your mind that there is something greater. You're not missing nothing in life. There's going to be something greater. You know, if you could just learn how to be still and take the current, you're not going to not have nothing because as you riding in this, what you call this valuable river, there's always going to be something there for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to come, some of the stuff is going to hit on the side of your boat to let you know, hey, pick this up. You know, but sometimes our eyes, you know what I'm saying? Our eyes are things that's a door to our soul. Our eyes, we see it. And we think that we need to get it now because it's not going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Or we're going to miss it if we see that, man, the wind is blowing me, but I need to jump out and swim now. It's like, no, you don't need to do that. Take the journey. That's what life is about. The life is about the journey. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see things, you know what I'm saying, in life. You're going to have certain seasons, certain storms is going to hit that you're going to have to be calm in or you're going to have to be still in. You know what I'm saying? But that was just one of the things I wanted to share with y'all. It was about the journey of being on the boat in that river. And I believe most of y'all eyes will probably be able to see what I was saying through this. And it was shown to me by the Spirit, you know what I'm saying? And I took it and it's like, wow. Because he always showed me like that. Like sometimes you see something and you jump out or you move yourself to get over in that area, but it's not for you to be in that area, you know what I'm saying? It's not for you, you know what I'm saying? So you just keep going, you just keep moving. And don't be upset in life when it seems like something's passed you by, because remember, you're going towards something greater. No man lives to himself, no man dies to himself. You're going towards something. So remember that, you know, and it's something for me to remember also, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been the one who jumped out the boat. It's just the good thing is the Father have a life raft, you know. Because I started on the bigger boat, but when my boat passed, he had another life raft to come in, you know what I'm saying, get me, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, and I had to learn. Just take the ride. Don't try to move too fast, and don't try to adjust yourself too quick to get things it's just going to be there. And it's actually going to be there even greater in the future. All right, y'all. That's it.